From the Legend of Defeat to Victory with Churchill by Posada and Gabriella Ghisays, 9th. Several leaders have emerged from World War II, becoming figures of courage and admiration for the entire world. Each of them stood out in their own way, either for better or for worse. One of the most remarkable leaders of this war was a historian, a journalist, and a hero. Let's give a round of applause for Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during World War II, was the key to lead his country to success. In the year 1888, Churchill started his path to a military career. After 3 tries of passing the exam for the British Royal Military College, his perseverance gained him an entry to be a combatant. He enjoyed a brief but busy career in the British Army, where he joined the 4 Hussars and served in the Indian frontier and the Sudan. His military career defined his path to politics due to his strength and confidence in the field of leadership. After climbing the stairs of government positions, he finally came to be the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He became a supporter of social reform and used his persuasive techniques to convince the masses into supporting his ideals. As you may know, he was a compelling British politician who achieved to express the ideas through speeches, propaganda, and famous expressions. He was known for the speeches he wrote during World War II and the message he transmitted to civilians. Churchill proved to be a powerful leader who rallied the British people with his famous expressions such as tears, sweat and blood, and Iron Curtain, that gave a sense of satisfaction to the pessimists. He became the image of British propaganda to promote the selling of war bonds, give hope, and create a Nazi propaganda counterattack. Let's hear a fragment of Churchill's "We Should Fight on the Beaches" speech, which restates our argument.
We shall fight on beaches.
We shall fight in the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
One of the most controversial decisions Churchill had to take during this period of tension was to declare war to Nazi Germany. Why? Because although he was aware of the millions of casualties this war would generate, he knew that this was the best way to stop the atrocities Hitler would unravel. His confidence, tenacity, and determination in taking this decision are admirable because either way it was a suicide mission. These skills developed by Winston Churchill can be used in a positive way rather than for war. His level of persuasion and convincing can lead to huge changes if managed in the correct way. He influenced millions of people by giving them hope and something to fight for. Using speeches, propaganda, and great skills of communication, he could make people follow his ideals. As a proposal for the Colombian government, we would like to create a program named The White Dove Awaits, in a representation of peace to give a new and brighter future to Colombia by attempting to solve the ongoing conflict of violence. This program will offer a resource center in which the less fortunate can go and blow off some steam in activities such as dancing, acting, singing, etc., instead of joining a gang or involving themselves in illicit wealth activities. Their social and economic situation sometimes leads them to those violent acts mentioned previously, as well as the fact that they don't have a cent to spend in food. We would like to offer them a good meal, refuge, and health sanitation.
Multiple activities and events, such as the Peace Day, a day in which the shows and dances from our resource center will be presented to the audience, will be part of our program too. This day is specially designed for reuniting the whole country and inviting people to focus in art instead of violence. Guest artists will be invited to be the images of our campaign, since they inspire people with their art and lives. Also, our program will provide an open podium every month or so people can go and share their experience and in that way create awareness. We will invite everyone to attend to these talks through propaganda, just as Winston Churchill did. As you know, he managed to move the masses with his speeches, and we intend to do the same thing. Winston also made great use of propaganda, and we will follow his example by promoting our program through every social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, etc., using our logo as the image of peace.
We will need the government itself to sponsor this program. How are we going to achieve that? We would like to use the abilities that most inspire and motivate us that Churchill taught us, such as the importance of having a good relationship with powerful entities like the Colombian government, the importance of developing a good technique while speaking, and speak in a persuasive tone at all times. With all these, We will have the government's full support. Maybe this idea will take years to develop and to make it work, but as Churchill said, success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Also, he said, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. With perseverance, we will spread our message not only to our country, Colombia, but also to the entire world. Thank you.